welcome to ERE's TV Careers Edition.
My name is Declan and this is my co-host Sienna. Today we're reporting live from ERE.
In today's exciting episode, we have interviews with people who have interesting careers.
So my school winners,
A last peek at the library fish,
a butterfly project in kindergarten,
our next big school art project,
and of course Student of the Month awards and a month in review video. This might be the most amazing ERE TV event yet.
Maybe, but do you know what would make this even more better?
No, what?
Horses. Lots and lots of horses. I love horses.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Bowman can add some movie magic and make some horses appear.
I hope so. That would make my day.
See, I told you he could do it. There's some right behind us.
Cool. Now we are ready to host the most amazing ERE TV ever.
Yes, let's start with the new project in kindergarten.
I'm Mrs. Whalen, and in pre-kindergarten and kindergarten, we are so excited. Come on over and I'll show you why. We have some cute baby caterpillars and we're excited to watch them grow into butterflies.
Alors, en prématernelle et en maternelle, on va apprendre tout sur les chenilles et les papillons. Suivez-nous sur Facebook!
That's a cool project. Hey Declan, what do you call a butterfly that can fly faster than other butterflies?
I don't know.
A butterfly.
Good one.
Tell some more jokes.
If you get into astronomy, your whole life will be looking up.
I heard people love being maze designers. They really get lost in their work.
You know, inspecting mirrors is a job. I could really see myself doing it.
I might work in Australia if I have the right qualifications.
Up next, we have a special interview with our very own administrative assistant, Mrs. Rose Zalasky.
Did you know Miss Zalasky is retiring at the end of June?
We better get to the interview quickly then. What is your name and career?
My name's Rose Zalasky, and I'm an admin assistant for Wild Rose School Division, Rock Elementary.
How did you become interested in this field?
You know, ever since I was a little girl, I loved to work with paper and typing and easy math and accounting kind of things, so I just slowly kind of worked my way into it.
What are your main responsibilities?
My main responsibility at the school is doing the financials, and I do a lot of other things like newsletters, first aid, welcoming people to the school, ordering things, all the supplies you have, the papers, all those kinds of things I do.
What do you like most about your work?
My job is never boring. It seems like I just come into the school and the next thing I know, I'm leaving. The day goes very quickly, and I love my job.
What kind of decisions do you make?
Actually, Mr. Bowman makes always the final decisions, but I try to get things organized for him to be able to make those decisions.
How does your job affect your lifestyle?
Sometimes there's sleepless nights when there's budgeting and things like that to do, but otherwise, I love my job, and it just makes my life more fulfilled.
What kind of training did you require for your career?
Well, I was originally registered to go to NATE, but I decided to take a year off after traveling to Japan, and I got a job, and the next thing I knew, I was learning all kinds of things at my job, and I didn't have to go back to school, but I had some pretty interesting jobs over the years and learned a ton of things.
What advice would you give someone considering a career in office and administration?
I would suggest strongly that they have very good computer skills and are willing to learn brand new programs because things constantly change. So being able to change things in your jobs very quickly is really important. And you have to have a love for children and working with people.
What is one thing you would like people to know about your career?
Working in a school, you have to wear many hats. You have to wear a nurse's hat, a secretary's hat, a friend's hat, all types of hats in this position because there's so many things that happen daily that all of a sudden you have to drop what you're doing and go do something else. So it's a very, very busy job, but I love it.
Thank you, Miss Zalasky, for being part of the Erie family for 14 years in your long career at schools.
We will miss you and wish you a great retirement. Please come back next year.
You know, I might have a future career as a hairdresser. I hope I can cut it.
Or you can work in an elevator. That job has its ups and downs.
Or maybe in a construction. Carpenters really raise the roof.
Just don't work at a calendar store. They never let you take a day off.
Good advice. Next on Erie TV, let's check out the rainbow trout fish in the library. I am here interviewing the library fish who started here in January as fish eggs and have now grown to the size of my finger. How long have you been a fish? What is your favorite thing about being a fish? What inspired you to be a fish? How did you train to be a fish? Are you excited to move to Twin Lakes on June? And there you have it, a career day interview with our library fish.
Thank you to the grade 3 students for feeding the fish, and thank you, Sienna, for that life-changing interview.
It was my pleasure.
Coming up next on our episode of ERE TV is the people who are really great at doing their job of being students.
Here are the Students of the Month Awards winners for May.
Hello, ERE. I'm here, Mr. Bowman, to share the May Award winners. Starting with pre-K, we have Maya for making new friends and beginning to invite her peers to play with you at center time. Keep growing in your social skills, Maya. We also have Liam for joining our class late in the year but making many new friends and continue to enjoy coming to school every day. We have Felicity for always bringing interesting items for show and tell. Our class likes learning about what you bring to the school and why you like these objects. We also have an award going to Joanna for always trying and doing her best work in class. Excellent work. And our last award in pre-K goes to DeAndre for persevering with new learning tasks and asking for help when needed. All right, going to our kindergarten awards for May. Our first one goes to Hudson for his big smile, infectious laugh, and his great sense of humor. Way to go, Hudson. We also have Clara Lynn for her excitement in learning to read. Clara Lynn always tries her best and loves to read to anyone around her. Way to go, Clara Lynn. And Anthony for bravely starting school in a new class. Anthony is always already learning all of the school and classroom rules and is kind to other children. Way to go, Anthony. We also have in our French kindergarten class, Deedon, for becoming a more active participant in group activities and for his ability to read in French. Superb. Also an award to Jay for the improvement in the quality of his work and for his eager participation in math activities. Bravo. Breyer for completing her work independently and for enthusiasm in learning French. Superb. Blair for having a positive attitude and consistently trying her best in class. Excellent. And Keelan for always trying his best in class and showing kindness in everything he does. Excellent. Our last award in kindergarten going to Kyla. Kyla for showing progress in building positive relationships with her peers and for completing her work independently. Bravo! And coming to the grade 1 awards, we have Brinsley in 1B for her desire to learn and her inquisitive mind. Brinsley has been making great efforts to maintain focus in class. Excellent! In 1G, we have Harley for always being enthusiastic to share his ideas with others and his improvement in reading and writing skills. We also have Danon for always smiling, trying his best, and being an enthusiastic learner. And some awards in 1-2K, Isaiah for your artistic abilities and for always adding extra detail to your illustrations. And an award to Kaya for working hard to learn the alphabet, letters and sounds, and for your beautiful coloring. Our next set of awards coming to the grade 2 students. In 2R, we have Bain for always coming to school with a positive attitude and being an active participant in our Google Meets. Bravo. Hendricks for always striving to be better each day and for working hard on mastering his math skills. Bravo. And Clara for showing empathy and for always spreading positivity to her classmates. Well done, Clara. Bravo. We also have some awards in 2S to Taylor for her focus and determination to learn a new language and her ability to engage in all the games and activities in her new school. Hadley for her consistent effort and growing confidence that has allowed her to share her wonderful and kind personality in school. To Abby for her positive attitude and hard work at decoding unfamiliar words in her reading and writing. Draco for his wonderful stories and connections he makes that has helped build his confidence in learning. Maxim for his positive transition to the new classroom, always putting up excellent detail and effort into his work. And last grade 2 award to Serenity for her zesty and spunky personality she shares that always brightens up everyone's day. Moving on to our grade 3 awards, we have Taylin Kosh in 3H for her enthusiasm and great participation in classroom discussions and for her excellent work in her at-home learning assignments. Also to Drea for her bubbly personality, her artistic ability, and her great reading skills. James in 3H for settling into a great routine in our classroom and for his amazing triple-digit addition and subtraction skills. In 3S, we have Shane Nixon for making great efforts to improve your daily neatness in the projects you complete and for always being ready to accept new challenges. And in 3G, we have Co for working hard during remote learning. Thank you for your amazing effort. And Grayson for working hard and being part of a team during gym class. Bravo, Grayson. And for our grade 4 Student of the Month Awards, in 4O, Thomas for always being helpful with his classmates and for doing an awesome job in math and social studies. Also to Gabrielle for showing significant progress in completing your assignments on time and participating well in classroom activities. Thank you. In 4S, we have Oliver for the perseverance you've shown in learning to divide with remainders, and for the great predictions you shared about our newest story sequence, Josephia. And to Bishop for the improvements you've demonstrated throughout the year in reading and for your kindness and empathy you always show to others. And our last grade 4 awards in 4G, Kayla for continuing to improve her daily work habits. Keep up the good work. And Penny for always offering to help out with classroom jobs. Thank you for thinking about our class as a whole. And finishing up with our grade 5 awards. The first award in 5O to Grady for his continuous progress in reading and writing and for creating beautiful works of art. Also to Eli for demonstrating a willingness to learn and for being consistent with his weekly assignments. In 5K, we have Quincy for being a model student who sets a positive example for her peers. Quincy is also kind and caring and helpful to everyone. An award to Cohen for showing great determination during online learning and having an amazing growth mindset and sense of humor. Also a 5K award to Taryn for demonstrating good citizenship by being a kind and responsible student. Taryn has a heart of gold and an exceptional friend to everyone. And in 5K, Peyton for demonstrating strong work habits, always trying his best. Peyton is always willing to share his thoughts and ideas with his class. Keep up the great work. And our last 2 awards, 5KW, Ashlyn for sharing her artist and imagination with us. Her ability to ask insightful questions keeps the teacher on their toes. And the last award to Sawyer for being true to herself and to her peers. Sawyer's warm and kind personality makes her a great role model. Nice work, everybody, on the May Student of the Month Awards. The Month Awards.
Congratulations, award winners. Remember, you get pizza on Monday.
This year is the 99th year as school has been on this property.
As part of our celebration, students recently wrote about the school in a project called Sell My School.
There were over 200 submissions for the project, and every entry was a joy to read.
It is really clear that everyone really loves ERE.
Here are the winners and one of the winning entries.
Outside the school, there's a Canadian flagpole and a sign saying ERE with the motto Dare to Discover in both English and French. Walk forwards and enter the school. You're inside ERE. This is a peaceable school. The students learn to use I-Care rules and problem solving instead of being violent. There are many other great things about the school. First, when you walk into the foyer, you will see the breakfast program. This allows students who did not get enough time to eat at home to get food, as well as just let some students get a snack if they're hungry. There's also a fridge for the milk program. To the left is the office. The staff in the office are welcoming and kind and care for students. Looking forward to the back of the foyer, and you will see the music room, a water bottle fountain, and new plants growing in the window labeled Gardening with Straps. The music teacher is Miss McLaughlin, who teaches students how to play boomwhackers, recorders, drumming, body percussion, and sometimes ukuleles. In both halls past that, there is wonderful student art posted on the bulletin boards. Down one ramp on the east side of the school, there is a huge library. The library has many books for all grades and a large reading pit. Next to the pit is a tank with rainbow trout. Students see the trout's almost full life cycle and sometimes get to see them get released. Upstairs are many bigger chapter books in both English and French. You can look out the window and see 3 huge playgrounds which are great for playing games like grounders. There are also 2 swing sets in the field. The field is great for playing baseball, football, soccer, just walking around and talking with friends, and in the winter, building snowmen, snow forts, and snowshoeing. Now, focusing back inside, across the hall from the library, there is a huge gym with a great gym teacher, Miss Turner. In the gym, students learn to do exercises, sports, and play games like dodgeball, baseball, different types of tag, and a lot more. At the end of the hallway, there is a room where students can go if they are upset or want to talk to someone, like our wellness worker, Miss Hurley. You'll notice in each classroom, from pre-K to grade 5, has a large screen TV for teachers to display things without having to explain everything or draw, and it makes learning easier. In some of the older grades, there are Chromebooks for everyone to learn digitally. In the morning, we have morning announcements, Singo Canada in 2 languages, English and French on Mondays, and have challenges to keep the school fun. The school also celebrates holidays with an assembly, which would usually be in the gym, but now we do it digitally in the classrooms. On Grandparents' Day, the students plant veggies in the peas garden to make soup. Teachers have found different ways to make things like Valentine's Day and Halloween work by keeping everything on the shelf not being touched for 3 days to keep the school COVID safe. So that sums it up for ERE. I hope you find this useful. There are probably a few things I missed, but you'll find it useful either way.
That was a really great project, and we will soon start the next one.
Our entire school will be creating a tile mosaic with a professional artist June 7th to 16th.
The professional artist will help us make a mural that is taller than me and wider than I can hold out my arms.
That is going to be so big.
And the design was inspired by students who submitted their entries in January.
This is going to look so good when the finished project is installed in our school foyer in October for all to enjoy.
I agree, and I can't wait to get started on this project and know that a little piece of me will be here when I head to Pioneer School.
For sure, and it will be a great to learn about being a professional artist.
Let's learn about another career. This is Rural Health Week, and we are celebrating the first responders that have been heroes through a global pandemic.
Next, we will go on location with our special guest reporters to learn about a career in nursing.
Today we're interviewing our mom for Careers Day at school. What is your name and what is your career?
My name is Heather and I'm a registered nurse.
How did you become interested in this field?
I was really interested in medical things, in how the body works, and in a profession that was flexible and where I got to help people.
What are your main responsibilities?
That depends on the day. In rural healthcare, we do a lot of different things. So I might be working in the emergency room and seeing patients. I might be helping a woman who's in labor and can have a baby, or I might be caring for patients who are sick and admitted to hospital.
What do you like the most about your job, your work?
I like helping people. I like that I get to teach and help families and individuals.
What kind of decisions do you make?
I make decisions about what kind of shape people are in, how sick they are, who needs to be seen first by the physician, what sort of condition they're in, and what needs to come next.
How does your job affect your lifestyle at home?
Nursing is very flexible, so I am really blessed to be able to work in my career and then also be home lots with my kids.
What kind of training did you require for your career?
I went to university for 4 years and got a degree to be a registered nurse, and then I did a bunch of additional training at university to specialize in different areas.
If somebody was thinking about nursing, doing that job, what advice would you give them?
I would give them the advice that it's a wonderful career, it's super flexible, and that there are lots of options for different things you can do.
What is one thing you would like people to know about your career? Only one.
That there's a lot of diversity in what you can pursue in nursing.
Thanks, Mom, for sharing about your career. Back to you, dear.
Wow, this has been such a great episode of ÉRE TV.
That's because so many great people work at ERE.
And don't forget the students are really awesome too.
Of course.
Let's relive all the best moments of May 2021 with the month in review video.
Thank you for hosting ÉRE TV with me, Sienna.
It was my pleasure.
last month at ARE before we head to Pioneer, so let's make it one of the best.
I agree.
Just before we go, I have one more joke. I know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why.
Good one. Now let's end this. Thank you to all of the people that work at ERE.